My first time playing through the game, and you thought that I was gonna be like, ah yes, this wonderful Pokemon town. Let me count how many old people there are. And the game's like, yes, you didn't do that? Hello Twitch, and hello YouTube. We're back again, and I've got some news for you. We have a slight change up to the team. Now, for, those of you who watched last time, you're like, yeah, I'm kind of suspecting, considering how excited you were for Ninetales. Ah, but it's not just Ninetales. No, we're mixing things up a little bit. Because I was thinking, like, well, thinking about our team composition, it's like, yeah, I could take young lady J off again. Our Zangoose, who's like, on the team, off the team, on the team, off the team, But I thought more than just that. The whole thing was that, like, Zangoose was being paired with Seviper, and they, mortal enemies, now friends, and I thought, what if they were friends together in the Pokebox now? So, our Seviper is taking a back seat, and we have two new people for the team. We're using Gengar and Ninetales now. So let's go over our new members to the team. Welcome to Umbert and Tuliketu. For the most part, I think it's probably a better team. We did lose a little bit. It's not a perfect fix, which you'll see. All right, so basically standing in for Viper, Umbert, the Gengar, a ghost poison instead of just poison. It has chlorophyll, raises speed in sunshine. Who cares? It's holding an amulet coin because we don't have anything else really. We don't have any like power up a ghost move to give it. And what moves are it's rocking? Shadow Punch, Nightshade, Surf, and Confuse Ray. Now, in a way, this is kind of just a straight-up replacement for Seviper, because, like, Seviper, remember, had Shadow Punch, and we were like, punch it with your head, bam! Except now that, it's a ghost doing it, so it's gonna be, stronger, because it's stab, so instead of 60 power, it's doing 90. Stab being, again, for those of you not in the Poke know, that would be, same type attack bonus, or same typing, whatever it is. Basically, like a ghost using a ghost move is better than a poison using a ghost move, right? Now, unfortunately, it's not a one-for-one replacement because we lost poison. Like, yes, Gengar is poison type, and yes, we could buy Poison Fang from the TM shop here in Lily Cove, but neither Gengar nor Ninetales could learn it. It's a little sad, but I still think overall this is going to be better. So yeah, Shadow Punch, unavoidable, 90 power because it's stab, good move. Nightshade, again, it's just like we have Seismic Toss on Champ. That's the name. It does fix damage, so like it's good for dealing with high defense stuff or if you don't want to kill someone. Surf, because, again, we don't have anyone on the team that makes sense to give Surf to, so we gotta give it to someone, and let's be fair, giving it to Gengar makes a little more sense than giving it to Ninetales. Like, a Ghost Poison type isn't exactly a Surfer, but it's more than a straight fire type, right? So, Surf on Gengar. Plus, it gives it a little more type coverage, so it's not just Ghost, 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 Ghost. And then finally, Confuse Ray. Hello, Morphosco, how you doing? Confuse Ray I'm not completely sold about, but, it stacks with the other 5 main status effects, because, like, again, like, for those who are not as familiar with Pokemon, like, you can do Sleep, Paralysis, Poison, Burn, or Frozen. And you can never have more than one of those at a time. You'll only ever have one of those effects. Confuse does stack on top of that. So, like, if we did get, especially another Poison TM that we could learn on, like, Poison Fang, like, yeah, that'd be a good thing to replace it, but Confuse Ray isn't bad. Like, it's fine for a 4th thing. So that is Umbert. Yes, the Gegnar. Now, our other one, who I'm much more excited about for multiple reasons, is, yes, we got our Ninetales that I was so looking forward to. I've invested a lot into this Ninetales. I've used 3 of our limited time resources, so hopefully, knock on wood, it won't, meet a Rhyhorn or something that it can't switch out against. So its ability, Natural Cure, heals upon switching out. I don't know how much it heals, but, like, that's a pretty good ability. I'll take it. Obviously holding a Charcoal, because we have, like, 4 of the things, and this is our first fire type. But now moves. Here's where things get interesting. Now, it's bread and butter Flamethrower. The thing about Ninetales is also one of those ones that once you evolve it, it doesn't learn anything. Or, like, it might learn Fire Spin. It, like, 45 or 50 or something. Well, we don't care about that. So it basically learns nothing we care about, because that's the only thing it will learn. What am I trying to say? I leveled, there we go, Vulpix up to 29 to get Flamethrower before we evolved it, so this will be its bread and butter attack. And what a bread and butter attack it is, 95 power. It's only like a 10% chance, but it may inflict burn. Okay, that's cool. Here's where things get very fun. So, one of our limited time resources was the move tutor in, I forget which city it was, but we had it, and they could teach Blast Burn, and guess what? Ninetales could learn Blast Burn. Now, normally, when you're not doing randomized like TMs and move trainers and stuff, only a fully evolved Fire starter can learn Blast Burn, or starting, I don't know if it's Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet, but they did make it a TM, and Mew can learn it as well. But otherwise, it's so like, you know, like a Charizard or a Typhlosion, you know, like only a fully evolved Fire starter can learn Blast Burn. But thanks to randomized TM, that means randomized move tutors, which means Blast Burn on Ninetales. And take a look at that power, 150, 90 accuracy, and you know, it's one of those superpower moves where it's like, you know, just like Solar Beam, for instance, like you know, you spend a like Solar Beam, like you spend the turn going whoa, 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 absorbing light, and then blam, hit him really hard. Blast Burn's sort of the opposite in that you hit him really hard, and then like the next turn you're like, okay, I gotta take a break. Which is the better of the two, right? Because if you one-shot someone, it doesn't matter that you're gonna skip your next turn resting, because they're already dead, and it doesn't carry between battles. What's also fun is because we didn't use Blast Burn on anyone else and we taught it to a fire type, it also gets stab bonus, which means that power 150 really is a power 225. So yeah, our what was it, Finnish mythology, I think Tulikettu came from? Yeah, our Finnish mythology fiery fox here hits like a burning truck. Going along with that, the other two limited time resources I used, we gave it Miss Ball, which, as I discovered, is Latias's signature move. So we used the TM, that was Latias' signature move, and you can see it has 8 PP instead of 5. I used that max PP item to raise it up by 3. So yeah, 70 power, accuracy 100, may lower special attack. I think it's like a 50% chance. And I think this makes sense because, like, yeah, I could use the max PP on Blast Burn, which, again, really strong move, but we finally have a psychic move on the team at all. Like, this is our first psychic attack we have the entire game. Also because just like, you know, Gengar had Fire, or Ghost, Water Ghost, like, you know, Ninetales here is Fire, so, like, giving it more PP on a move just in case it gets locked into something that's immune to fire. Because if someone's like, oh, fire absorb, like, we need to have something. And then finally, Will-O-Wisp, just sort of like Gengar having Confuse Ray, and I'm like, it's okay for a 4th move. Will-O-Wisp is fine. 75% accuracy, and it can burn the foe. Now, it's not my favorite move. Like, again, like, maybe if, you know, if Tulikettu could have learned Poison Fang, maybe that would have been cool to give it, just for more type coverage. Although, not that we really need it. Like, we have Miss Ball now. It's like, what were we using Poison on? Fighting, which we have Psychic, and Grass, which we have Fire, so maybe not. But either way, moot point, couldn't learn it. So, like, yeah, if another cool TM comes along, maybe we'll replace Will-O-Wisp. But Will-O-Wisp, I think, has a benefit because it can, you know, it's like Thunder Wave in that, like, if it, you know, hits, it will burn 100%. It's just that it's not as accurate as Thunder Wave is with paralysis. But having burn isn't necessarily bad, because there's sort of 2 situations where it could come in handy. One, when obviously, if, like, there's that slacking right down below the water where we just were, you know, someone who's really tough, that can heal themselves, has a lot of hit points. Like, putting on burn, it's like Poison will just do incremental damage every turn, so, like, that's cool. So if someone has really high defense, you can help whittle it down while you're doing other stuff. But the other thing it's good for, again, for, you know, and people, like, maybe who aren't familiar with Pokemon are like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. But what you might not know if you're not familiar with Pokemon is it's also good against physical attackers, because people who are burned hit for 50% less. Now, I don't know if it's 50% less on a physical move, or if it cuts their attack 50%, or I forget the technical details, but the point being, a physical move, like if someone is burned, they can't hit you as hard. With physical, special is not affected. So, like, besides being really good for high defense, it's good for high offense, because if someone, like, say, Brawly's gym, when we lost 4 Pokemon, if I had burned Hariyama, it would be hitting for a lot less each time. So, it's not my favorite 4th move, but it's fine. It's fine as a stand-in thing. Alright, so that's what I've done between last stream and this one. I power leveled them, and again, knock on wood, I hope I don't have to power level again. Like, I guess it's a good problem to have, but like, 3 streams ago, I had to power level 2 guys, because we lost 2 people in Fortress Gym. 2 streams ago, I had to power level Articuno, because duh, we were putting Articuno on the team. Last stream, I power leveled Gengar and Ninetales. I'd be fine if I didn't have to power level when this stream was done. Alright, so with all that done, I believe we are going to Slateport to deal with the next bit of Team Aqua business. If I could find where Slateport was. I'm sure we would love to go there. There it is. Wow. Because Team Aqua's like, oh, the boss is going there to... I think coming to here? No, this is the museum. The shipyard south of us. Hello. It doesn't look like Team Aqua's here. And I think you're all just saying the same thing last time I was here. Granted, it's been a week, so maybe it wasn't Slateport. I guess I can always go back and check with those Team Aqua grunts who've been giving us our story leads for like 5 things now. Like, can we go to the east? And they're like, no, you gotta go here. Okay, but now can we go to the east? No, you gotta go here. Hello? The sea is just so vast. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Okay. You know what else we could do? Who wants to do the story when you could instead do everybody's favorite Trick House? Oh, Trick Master. Hey, first guess, all right. Like, the first times there was always that little twinkle, so I knew exactly where to go. But, you know, when he was hiding in the window and stuff, it didn't have anything. This time, I was like, well, we'll start on the left side of the room, and that's where I was there. Now, which one are we doing? Hopefully I have what we need. Hi? Clickety-clack, Mechadol I am. If you answer quizzes correctly, then you will go to Mechadol 5. Then you can obtain the secret code. Mechadol 1, quiz. One of these Pokemon is not found on Route 110. Which one? Sir, I've never played this game before, and this is randomized. I have no idea what Pokemon are found on 110. Oddish, Poochyena, Talo. Oddish. Disappointment, error. Wahahaha, clickety-clack. Your next challenge we wait for. Oh, so I just have to start over? Okay. Hopefully it's the same question and not randomized. Okay. I was just... Oh, one of these Pokemon is not water type. I'm gonna say you must be something else when you're a baby form. Because, like, I know Lotad is water grass, and I know Wingle's water flying, so Azurill must not... So what would it be in this gen? Like, just normal, I guess? Until it evolves. And it is randomized, great. Mechadol 2 am I? Mechadol 1's quiz difficulty level is set to low. Mechadol 2 quiz. Which of these Pokemon did Wally borrow from your father? He had a Ralts, but I don't know if that was randomized or not. That's really funny, though, that it's like, did he borrow a Ralt? So I'm like, well, in my game, in this one, yes. Like, go look at the earlier videos. He had a Ralt. That's really, I am amused by that our randomization gave one of the wrong answers. I guess I could look this up, but one of these Pokemon does not use Leech Life. Inkada? I don't know, man. Yeah. Which one was chasing Professor Birch? I think it was a Zigzagoon. By the sprite on it. Okay, sure, let's do another quiz. Matters of money are my sole focus. Mechadol 3 quiz. Do 1 repel and soda pop cost more than 1 super potion? They'll cost more, they'll cost less, or same price. Oh, man. Well, I think it's gonna cost less. Because if like soda pop is 60, and if super potions are 300, like repels aren't that much. That's just logic. See, I'm smart sometimes. Mechadol 4, that is me. My quiz is an object of beauty. Mechadol 4 quiz. In Lava Ridge Town, were there more elderly men or elderly women? I don't know. I'll just guess ladies. Wahaha. How am I my first time playing through the game, and you thought that I was gonna be like, ah, yes, this wonderful Pokemon town. Let me count how many old people there are. And the game's like, yes, you didn't do that? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. That's my fault, I guess. Bliggity-clack, wiggity-whack. Which of these Pokemon did Team Aqua use in Petalburg Forest? I'm assuming it would be Carvana because they're water type. But I'd be wrong, okay. Which costs more, 3 Harbor Males or 1 Burn Heal? Burn Heal? The mail is not very expensive, so I'm glad I guessed. Okay. In Seashore House, were there more men or women? Why? Yeah, I guessed correctly. Hooray, I found a scroll, which means at least I won't have to come this way again if I get the 5th one wrong. Hello. Clickety-clack. The master's best and proudest achievement am I. Mechadol 5 quiz. In Slateport's Pokemon fan club, how many Pokemon were there? I'm gonna guess 3. Because, like, there's, I think, a table, right? Maybe I'm thinking of the other game, but, like, table, so then you'd have, like, left, down, right. I don't know if that's correct or if there's some, but that was my logic, and it worked. Trickmaster is a genius. Trickmaster, I hate you. Everything you stand for. It took me all night to make Mechadolls. Like, you could make robots, like, that look like people in one night, and you're using it to be this? Okay, well, if this is like a poison TM that I can teach to Gengar, then all is forgiven. I'll make new tricks to stump you. Well, what's TM12? Before we go, should we be excited? TM12 is Volt Tackle. A life-risking tackle that slightly hurts the presumably user. Boy. I mean, I guess we gotta walk back in, too. It's been a while, but, like, we've used strength. The only thing, like, is he has a surf, gym. Not gym, but like a surf puzzle. On the other hand, I didn't expect there to be, like, a quiz puzzle. Nah, he's still busy. So, that was a fun diversion for various definitions of the word fun. I swore we were supposed to go to Slateport, though. We just have, like, the fine Team Aqua around here. Hello? Slateport? Slateport City? Any Team Aqua? There's a boat. Can I ride that boat? No. Okay, guess I'll go check. check in with the other guys. I'm just 90% sure that we were supposed to go to Slateport. But, I mean, it has been a week, and I've been, you know, I was busy power leveling, busy with real life. So, yeah, I'm busy with the 7 Days to Die 2.0 coming out. So maybe I forgot, right? It's, I've had other things to think about. Maybe it wasn't Slateport. Boston here is, he's got, right, that. Boston here, he's on it. He's on his way to Slateport. Okay, I guess we just go to every building talking to every person. Oh. Or there's this in the top right. We looked literally everywhere. Like, we looked over here, we went down right. We looked everywhere in the city except the top right corner. Go figure. Captain Stern says they discovered something at the bottom of the sea as a Kyogre. I wonder what it is, Kyogre. What could it be, Kyogre? I was hoping it was a famous star so I could get an autograph, but who's that being interviewed? Isn't that Captain Stern? What's going on here? Did the captain come back with a big fish from the ocean floor? That lady interviewer is so cool and pretty. When I grow up, I'm gonna be an international journalist. Hey, are you watching? Am I on TV? A TV interview here? The captain's a celebrity. I see. You've had a most invaluable experience. Okay, Captain Stern, big smile for the camera. Yes, indeed. We intend to move ahead with our exploration. That's wonderful, Captain Stern. Thank you for taking the time from your busy schedule to talk to us. We hope we can interview you again with more news of discoveries. That was my first time being filmed for TV. That was nerve-wracking. Oh, Silver, you're looking great. We made a huge discovery on our last seafloor exploration. We found an underwater cavern on Route 128. I remember exactly where that is, actually. I'll show you on the map. We think it's the habitat of a Pokemon that's said to have been long extinct. It's Kyogre. I already saw Groudon. He's like, what? Nothing, just your average 12-year-old Pokemon protagonist seeing the legends no one's heard about for a long time. It's fine. Captain Stern, I presume. We of Team Aqua will assume control of your submarine. Your objections are meaningless. We expect your total cooperation. Just watch and learn what Team Aqua has planned. What was that all about? Sounded like someone using a megaphone. Where'd it come from? It's from the harbor. The submarine. They're trying to take it. Please come with me to... Okay. Why would... See, and this is why Team Rocket's better. Like, why would you go inside of a building and then yell out through the door with a megaphone being like, haha, Captain Stern, we're stealing your stuff. Like, either just go inside and steal it without telling them, or I, like, drop in on the roof and announce it, like, you know, like Jesse and James from the anime, like, with flair and pizzazz. Like, don't just, like, go into the building and then announce it. Like, that's the worst of both worlds, man. Come on. Oh, not you again. You're tenacious to track us here. Yeah, tracking you. It wasn't your grunts just telling me. But now, no one can stop us. No one! Or will you follow us back to our hideout in Lily Cove? Okay, you're as bad as your grunts. Will you follow us to this place where I'm taking it? Like, why don't you just not tell me that? Why would Team Aqua steal my submarine explorer? Sir? Maybe they named their Team Aqua. They can't be after the slumbering Pokemon at the bottom of the sea. Why not? Even if I were to chase them, I don't stand a chance against them. Yeah. 12-year-old to save the day. I swear, all the adults are just so stupid. I mean, I guess they never got an education. They were Pokemon kids wandering around, so they never learned anything in school growing up. That's why. I guess it makes sense. That's why everyone's just so inept in the Pokemon universe, is because no one ever goes to school as a kid. Everyone just goes off on adventures. And then you can't use basic logic. Like, why would Team Aqua be after the slumbering Pokemon of legend in the water? I don't know. Crazy. Hey, look, we can finally come in here, though. That's progress. Hi. Ay, 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 suspicious character spotted. I think there's a Team Magma person who said ay, 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 too. Team Aqua grunts and a Pichu. Alright, well, let's show off our new and improved Shadow Punch. I mean, it's a Pichu. We could use our, like, show off our new and improved quick attack, and it'd be fine. The Hut lost it. I took the loss for the team, but I did my job. Yeah, good for you. Again, you got good music. You've got terrible plans. You don't have the sense of flair and pizzazz that Team Rocket has. You're just, all in all, a woefully inefficient and yet still not as amusing crime syndicate, and you're nowhere close to anything else, but you do got good music. I'll give that to Team Aqua and Team Magma. You know, like, credit where it's due. They know how to put on a groove. Or maybe it's almost like, it's like if you took a Sonic the Hedgehog music groove, but put it in, like, the sound chipboard of, like, Bomberman. And I assume this is a teleport puzzle, so, hey. Safari Ball, which, can I even use that outside of the Safari Zone? If not, I guess I'll go, that counts that I get to go to the Safari Zone and throw one ball to try and capture something? Maybe? Maybe I can just throw it as, like, a normal Pokeball. Keeping watch over the hideout bores me. I'll take you on. Yeah, I get it. Wanting to do anything to get out of work. I Team Aqua grunt. Typhlosion, see, like, Typhlosion, you could have learned Blast Burn, which I'd, like, show off right now, like, go into battle and show Blast Burn off, but not against another fire type, no well. It's super effective. And Team Aqua's like, eh, you used a water move, I'm okay with it. Water break for a water fight. If you scurry too much, other Team Aqua members might get you. But if I scurry even faster... Okay, so teleport panel there. I wish I had... Oh, double battle. Well, let's get the double battle out of the way, and... I assume this is the way I have to go, because double battle protecting it. If you want to know the secret about our hideout, you have me to beat. Hey, you there. Which do you think is cooler, Team Aqua's uniform or Team Magma's? Neither. Jesse and James Team Rocket's outfit. Because I was gonna say Team Rocket's outfit, but like they kind of boring outfits too. Like Giovanni has a cool outfit in the games, and then for non-in-the-game stuff, Jesse and James in the anime, like they have a flair. They know what they're doing. And yeah, double water, again, not a time to show off Tuliketu. So let's send in grass and electric. Although props, a double battle with Team Aqua, and they both have water types. You know, good on them. Also weird that they did a water one into what I think was Gengar rather than the Ninetales. Weird. You get the Leaf Blade, you get the Thunder Punch. Leaf Blade, because Leaf Blade I think is a special move. And Thunder Punch, I mean, it sounds physical, although what do I know? I thought Crunch was physical. But I assume Slowking has higher special defense than regular defense. You're even weaker against grass than the previous one. Again, though, another water type. Good on you, you know. Golf clap, golf clap. Next. And another water. Good job. 4 out of 4 water types. The best double battle of the game. Hardest, no. Most interesting, no. But most thematically on point. So yeah, I should probably go back to the other one first. I can't win at all. I lost in a cool way. Yeah, it was cool having the right typing. Our hideout secret? Well, let's just say there's a submarine at the far end. That doesn't sound like much of a secret. Like, I came here because you stole the submarine. If you have a cool uniform, you look good even in a loss, don't you think? Well, I mean, yes. But that wasn't the question wasn't, do you look good? The question is, can you beat me? But, yeah. Oh, no. Now if I go down and around. Yeah, oh, the treasure trove. Oh, all right, static encounter. Okay, well, I don't have you or any of the poly of mine, so sure. Yeah. Okay. No. I mean, you'll have more than 42 health, right? You're level 30. You'll be fine. Sure. All affected Pokemon will faint in 3 turns. I guess first point of business, let's switch. Because, like, it's like, okay, I should throw a ball before it dies, but keeping Gengar alive is more important than catching a Politoed. Because if it was going to be like, you can't switch out, like, I need to know that now so I can kill it fast. Alright, its Perish count is at 2. Now, here's the question. Do we just go straight for the Ultra Ball? Or do I hit it with the Seismic Toss first? Because I don't have really time. Like, with only 2 turns, it's... like, use the one. Like, it's 2 balls or 1 ball with a higher chance. I'll go 2 balls. Rogue free. I'm just saying, Politoed. I'm gonna throw 1 more ball, and it would behoove you to stay in it. I'm not to put too fine a point on it, but you do have a doom counter of 1. Yeah, no. Just in case you might want to not die. And it's like, nah. I'm a suicidal Politoed. Okay, bye. Wild Politoed fainted. Politoed killed itself. Unfortunately, that means there's our encounter. It's like, well, but one of those other ones might be a Politoed too. Yes, but we've previously established, 1 static, fake item per area is just how it works. I hope that, I bet, like, the one in the back corner is real and the 3 around it are fake, right? Nah, you're a bug type. Let's show off some fire moves, shall we? That's alright, you missed. Woomph. Set your bugs on fire! Zoop. Alright, who's not 42? I guess we should put them in the lead, huh? Trouble in Coltrane. Well, you'll probably take the longest to level up, so you can go up first. Okay, Twisted Spoon. I assume that raises Psychic, which doesn't really help us. And a Pokeball. Woo! Okay, now I've got to make my way back. Hey, that was not bad. Yeah, well... we got a Pokeball, we got a... well, I'll double check, but I'm 99.9% sure that this is gonna raise Psychic power. Yup. And BOW! Hello. Ah, jump scare! I grew weary of waiting. You owe me a battle, too. Oh. Like, did your friend phone me up like, hey, we got an intruder? And he's like, should I do something about it? Nah. They're tough. They'll get to you soon enough. Well, okay, this is a bad type. You're rock. I'm not rock. Guess I should have had my fighting out instead. I mean, you're rock water, but hey, rock water again with the water type. I think you're rock water, not just pure rock. Man, Team Aqua just on point today. On point. Now take a water break in solidarity of Team Aqua. Cheers, I win. Tired of waiting, lost and dazed. Almost get into a haiku. Tired of waiting. Well, I guess you said tired, but no one says it like that. Boss, is this good enough? No. All right, so teleporter down there. Teleporter over here. I don't know. Left. Won't leave you bereft. Ah, see? Just like that saying goes. HP up, sure. Why not? Next. Boo! Fuel supply loaded. A-okay. In-crew snacks loaded. A-okay. Nothing left to do but KO a pesky meddler. So you want to KO A-okay? That's not a water type. Sir, you failed. Also, you have a lot of health, so we're gonna go to fighting. I mean, you don't hit that hard, you don't have a lot of defense, but... yeah, no, we could be here for a while if I tried to, like... Yes, fly, powders, and, you know, we'll just... Vital throw this out. Oh, you're gonna... Okay, we might still be here a while. See, this would be something that'd be nice if I had, like, burn on them from Will-O-Wisp. So that it was just, like, slowly ticking down on their massive pool of health. Yeah, sleeping Pokemon, wake up! Oh, no. On the other hand, I don't actually care if your evasiveness rose, because I believe Vital Throw never misses. 1-2 punch! Yeah, goodbye. Floopy-floo. I took a serious licking. You didn't have a lick-a-tongue, you had a blissy. Wah wah. Humph, this was supposed to happen. My mission was just to hold you up. Sure it was, buddy. Sure it was. You think of this trash can? Oh. Double battle. Da 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 da. There we go, our 241s. Let's do this. Warp panels, the hideout's pride and joy. You're clueless about where you are, aren't you? Fluster and tire out the enemy, then lower the boom. That's our plan. When I joined Team Aqua, the first thing I had to learn was how these warp panels connected. Man, that one room must have been a pain for you. And he's like, oh, don't even start on it. Far-fetched, ghastly. Okay. Can do. Now, unfortunately... I mean, I could powder snow. I guess that'll hit everybody, but... I can't hit you, Ghastly, with any of the other stuff, and it won't be that effective. I think Farfetch is normal flying, right? Not just normal? I guess we'll find out. If ice is super effective. It is, okay, so... So this won't be effective, but... I guess it'll be neutral. Huh, so does Curse put it on both of my Pokemon, or just one? Okay, just one. But you're dead, so... Bye. What's wrong with you? You're not tired at all. Nope. I was too occupied thinking about warp panels. Aren't we all, sir? Aren't we all? I'll have to learn about how I can battle more effectively. That reminds me, I can't remember where I put the Master Ball. If I fail to guard it, our boss will chew me out. Oh. There's supposed to be a Master Ball here. It's probably the thing I, like, randomized into the Safari Ball. So if I'm supposed to go to the submarine, where does this go? I see. One directional warps, is it? You win this time, warp panel. Hello. Got here already, did you? We underestimated you, but this is it. I'm a cut above the grunts you see. Are you an admin? I'm not stalling for time. I'm gonna pulverize you. You say that. I mean, he's really into it. He's just like, blah. Sir, you could have kept your shirt on, Matt. Okay. Well, unfortunately for you. Not much. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately for you, I have other things besides an ice type. Scary face. Oh, it's so scary. Also, wait a minute. You're like the admin. Everyone else here has been using water type, but then the Team Aqua admin has a fire type? For shame. Ugh. Okay, I guess we're gonna switch to someone else. Ah, now they connected. Woo! Someone weak to fire. Someone weak to fire. Let's show a blast burn. That will be awesome. Snow runt. Ah, yeah. That's weak to fire. Hi, Snow Runt. Snow Runt's like, hi, I'm a little ice guy. What do you gotta do? Would you like to see what a 225 power fire move looks like? And he's like, not really. Lucky thinking. I missed. I mean, because presumably this is going to be over, so if I just use all my blast burn on this, it doesn't matter. I just want to show it off, man. There we go. Blam! So long. And it's like, oh, I have to rest, but the fight's over, so it doesn't matter. So I lost 2. Yup. Well, I was toying with your boss, got through his... I thought you said you weren't trying to stall for time. He's like, yeah, I lied. Your boss has gone on his way to some cave under the sea. If you're gonna give chase, you'd better search the big, wide sea beyond. Will you find it then? I mean, yes, because they said it's on 128. And that is, I can tell you exactly, this line right here. Bam! Nailed it in one. See, 127, or 130. I'm smart. Just deal with it. Okay, well, at least they cleared out, so presumably now we can go east, which means, ooh, a lot of catching things. And maybe getting to the next gym. So that was a fun diversion for various definitions of the word fun.